What's that coming over the hill? Is it a monster? Is it a monster? What's that coming over the hill? Not sure if it's a monster or not, but we're playing Monster Attack! Well, you're not, I am! The let's being figuratively in this case. Anyway, as usual, for a new batch of videos, I've done a new difficulty level and we got a load of weapons with 99 on the end. We're up to Chaos Mode now, the second highest level. Inferno being the highest. I'm fairly confident there is no secret 6 difficulty level in this game, mainly based on the percentage complete. I've got almost 100 weapons unlocked now. The combination of stronger enemies and more powerful weapons in my own hands means I'm going to blow myself up a lot more. I'm committed to showing you all the deaths that I do. In Chaos Mode it's much more difficult. Also, at one point, or in fact more than one point, I mentioned that the tank does not scale with difficulty level. In this game, the tank either has a very random amount of health, or it actually matches your total health. So it scales in that manner. It's still not very useful. There's the Goliath 99. You know, you reach the top tier weapons when you go from Goliath 2 to 99. Numbering system fairly arbitrary. Anyway, let's get to the level proper. No wait. I'm just going to die again. Anyway, Chaos Mode is another step up in difficulty, as you would imagine. There's some new enemy behaviours and little differences you notice. The ants seem to fire a lot more acidy spurts. But also they have gained back their biting attack, which in lower difficulties they seem to stop doing once they get their acid. I don't know whether it's just bad luck and they do it very rarely, but during this video you'll very rarely see the ants actually bite me. Anyway, on to the actual level proper. I'm kind of losing track whether this is a level that appeared in Global Defense Force as well or not. I know there was the one on the beach. It's fairly similar to this, pre-parked UFOs, saucers guarding them, that sort of thing. I'm definitely sure that the one in Global Defense Force was in 2017. I'm not sure about this one though. Probably was. There were a lot of levels in that game taken from both. Anyway, we got the SG-99. All of our weapons have 99 at the end now. The assault rifles, not the sniper rifles. They've got different codes and names. Anyway. This level's not terribly interesting, I'm afraid, so I'm going to take just a little time to waffle about the series in general once again. And interesting facts I've learned that may interest you, or bore you to death. One of the two. Maybe both, simultaneously, if you're a masochist. Anyway. When this game was developed for the Simple 2000 series of budget games, I believe this is the first action game in that series. Before that there were mainly board games, you know, that sort of thing. Lots of very simple 2D sort of graphic-y things. Nothing very advanced or anything, and while this game may look shonky as hell and obviously a budget title to us, at the time there was rumblings over whether or not you could actually only charge that amount of money, 2,000 yen, for a game of this quality. A similar thing happened with its much superior sequel, which I would understand a bit more, but it really speaks of the quality of the other games in the series up to that point. but this was considered too good to be in such a cheap series. Of course, after this came Bikini Samurai Squad, Zombies vs Ambulance, stuff like that, more kind of shonky 3D action games like this, which have their own charm. There was a cred for the 360 version of Bikini Samurai Squad. Don't know if it's still alive. If it is, then good for them, I guess. I don't know, I just sort of didn't really enjoy watching those videos very much. It was sort of samey and low budget. You know, once you've seen a samurai girl murder a zombie with a sword, you've probably seen them all do it over and over again. What was I saying? And in no way was that an ironic statement about the quality of this LP itself. No way, sir. Anyway, the reason this game was so much more advanced than the other ones is that rather than being built from the ground up, it was actually based on a game engine from another game. Don't know if you've heard of it, because I'm not you. It was called a Robot Alchemic Drive, developed by Sandlot. I've seen some videos of it, sort of big robots in cities, sort of similar vein to this really. Unfortunately, I cannot play it. I looked it up on eBay and it never got released in PAL territories. It is a NSTC. Is that what it's called? The American version of PAL. NSTC. Never the same colour twice. Anyhow, enough of that. We have a new weapon. The Split MLS. It is really silly and I love it. Look at that. Oh, old balls. Anyway, don't get hit by the Saurus's attacks. Either of them in this case. We've got two Sauruses. Double the Sauruses, double the fun. Anyway, I don't die anymore in this level. Enjoy it. Anyway, this is the Goliath Triple S. A higher powered Goliath variant. It's more powerful than the 99, but much slower firing. Not the best weapon to be using. Actually, really isn't much of a best weapon to use against these guys. Two main strategies against fighting two Sauruses. Keep your distance, use explosives, or sniper rifles, or get in close, risk your life, use a shotgun. I like explosions though, so that's what we're doing. They don't really time their attacks very well. You have ample time to avoid their flame breath. It's not very much more challenging than fighting one. Just another one to avoid, really. Kind of cool though, two Godzillas. That's one more Godzilla than we're used to. More Godzilla action later in this game. If you've played 2017, you've probably got an idea of what to expect for your Godzilla action in the future. Not going to spoil it for those that haven't though. Whoa, whoa. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, Robot Alchemic Drive. It's not released in Europe, so I cannot play it. I don't have a multi-region PlayStation. I don't have any naughty mods on that one. What I do have is a Wii with Homebrew. Oh, got stomped on. The mod sort of Homebrew, not just a Nintendo Wii next to my still at home. I really, really like that missile launcher. It's glorious. It's a proper anime style missile spam sort of a thing. Anyway, with 2 Sauruses, we actually get a chance to restore our health. Isn't that lovely? The main problem with the missile launcher I've got is it takes a arse load of time to reload. Same with the Goliath, but much less. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a homebrew Wii. I also have a certain game winging its way to me now. Finally caved in. They're never going to release it in English. I'm sure there's a translation guide or something I can have a look on. What's it called? Game FAQs. And a lot of good things about it. I spent long enough making it. Yes, I'm talking about that Valkyrie game, I can't remember the name. The Zechian Rev, the Reingefeld or something. There's a no in the middle like all Japanese games. Switchy, switchy, switchy. Anyhow, I have completely run out of commentary. I have a contingency plan though. I have in front of me the biggest ever Tim Vine joke book. Yes, I'm stealing the terrible joke gimmick from Giragas LP. Project IGI, that was a good one. I enjoyed it, go watch it. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I probably did. Anyway, I'm not going to solicit emails, I've got this joke book. Let's see. If there's any funny jokes. Ahem. I went to a music shop and a man was putting blankets over all the electric guitars of a lower resonance. I said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just covering all the bases." Give you a little bit of a pause there in which to laugh heartily. Anyway, we've run out of time. That's it for today. See you more tomorrow. Bye.